Hello and welcome back to The Witcher. So, we have made it to the Reverend. He's given us some quests, basically light these shrines at night, and yeah, we've got to have a look around. We've also got to find the three leaders of the town, basically, who are Odo, Mikkel, and Harren, or respected members of the town. One is rich, one is a merchant, and the other one is a guard. So we have to go and do all of that. So yeah, might as well go around and just start going. God, these people are talkative. Right. Ooh, Reverend's house. Yes, we're also going to steal everything and basically go around the town and continue doing that because we need as much as we can get. There's a lot of different things that we could conceivably need here. We're full up. We'll see if there's I remember a merchant in this area, so... Well, you know what we can do first? Hello.
Bandits profit from the lack of guards patrolling.
Hello.
Don't get... Many animals died from plague. I wonder how I'll feed my children. No time.
Well, do I have good news for you? Your children will never go hungry again with this chicken sandwich.
I only know old fables.
Yeah, let's hear them.
I'd gladly hear them.
My grandchildren like stories of the drowned dead, like the jilted miller's daughter who tied a millstone round her neck and plunged into the depths. When someone overcome by passion drowns, they arise as the drowned dead. At night the miller's daughter persecuted the living till the Knights of the Flaming Rose sent her to eternal rest.
Oh. So they eliminate monsters?
The Order of the Flaming Rose eliminates monsters?
Its knights protect us and ask no reward.
Unfair competition, I'd say.
Okay. Well, we got a little bit of lore there. Didn't get anything too useful, but a little bit of lore. Hello.
You a witcher?
How did you know?
Saw one like you recently and asked the Reverend. Never learned his name, but he wished to enter the city.
Did they let him into Vizima?
I know not. He approached the Reverend, perhaps for help.
Anything else?
Nothing I haven't said.
That doesn't help me much.
Okay, yeah, let's ask about our meat.
This meat looks odd. What's it from?
You smelling or buying?
Shouldn't answer a question with a question.
Where it's from is my business.
Customers aren't exactly lining up.
Okay, tell me about Berengar.
Tell me more about the other Witcher.
I know little.
So try to remember what you already told me.
He spoke with the Reverend, then took his leave. He seemed fearful.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, let's see what we can sell. So we can sell some of these food items. Now, food items do give us endurance, and they do give us vitality, but I think we have to be out of combat to use them, if I'm right in thinking. So not as useful as they'd seem. Now, it might be a good idea to sell the things we don't have a lot of stack of. Also, I'm not sure if the ones that sell for more are actually better, as in if they are better at restoring vitality. I would naturally assume so, but if they're not, then we should just sell the high quality stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Right, so I've sold everything apart from the bread. We'll go with that. Now, the reason I did a little cut there wasn't just to sell stuff, although that was a good advantage of it. The reason I did a little cut there is because I went and looked up what Crinfrid oil was, because I said I'd do it at the end of last episode, and then I didn't. So, I remembered when I saw it in the inventory. So, the oil lasts for 24 hours. So, it lasts a while, but it is limited. So, we do want to wait until we've got a chance to actually use it. However, ooh, good, a book. We'll read that in just a second. However, we do get the formula for using the oil. I think that might be the way oils work and things like that in the game. If you use it, you get the formula for it. So, because we have the oil, if we use it, we get the formula, we have unlimited oil. As long as we have the parts. But because we have herbalism, we should, in theory, always have the parts, as long as we just go around and get everything.
You whisk children away.
So it's not that bad. I don't think we want to go over there yet. I think it's kind of a dead end right now. But yeah. So the oil is definitely going to be worth using basically the first fight that we get. or when we decide we're going to do a lot of fights. So it does crippling pain to wounded creatures. So it hurts things that are already wounded. Fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, we got some stuff there. Let's have a look around. So we're good on money as well now. I was just seeing if there was ooh, there's a cat over there. I was seeing if there were any plants we've missed. There aren't actually as many plants as I would have thought, but I think they respawn, which is nice. Chickens? Ooh, house. I may have skipped some houses in the town. It's fine. We don't literally need every... Ooh, that was weird. The camera kind of glitched out. We don't literally need everyone. Ooh, so we can replace our Temerian Iron Dagger with Small Axe. It does more damage and can dislodge it, like, and get rid of shield, so... I mean, it's better. Still not good, but it's better, so that's fine. We're not full on inventory, that was just because we already have something in the dagger slot and it doesn't auto-replace, because that would be silly. Right, let's continue. And, right, let's continue looting. Or not. Okay. Well, let's go find out what's going on with their strange, what appears to be dancing. I imagine it's not that, though. Hello?
Send them to the reservation! Non-humans be gone!
What's your business with this dwarf?
We're shaving off his beard. What's it to you?
Well, as I said, like, this is the first kind of chance for us to show Geralt as we're going to play him. We're going to play him as somebody who, you know, gets into other people's business and changes things. So, you better move along.
You'd be better off moving along.
Love non-humans, do you?
Sheathe your weapon, and stop waving those arms around if you want to keep them.
Ooh, a live one! Get him, lads! Kill the deviant!
You asked for it.
Right. Ooh, draw. Go into group combat mode and just annihilate them, basically. Oh, way too early.
Bastard!
I haven't got the speed on that one at all. Just stay behind that one so the big guy can't hit us, and then murder the big guy. There we go. Oh, I've not got the... I'm completely off. Oh well, whatever. It wasn't a tough fight.
Thanks for getting those hounds off my back. Wait. Geralt! Is it you? Well, I'll be damned.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Are you hurt?
True to a witcher. Died, came back to life. Nobody's seen him for 5 years, and he wants to know if something's wrong.
Who are you?
Yeah, drunk. I'm your pal, Zoltan Chile. Where have you been? Why haven't I heard from you? What about...
Not sure I can explain much.
Ah, you don't need to tell Zoltan Chivy anything. Let's just say I'm glad to see you, though it would be nice to resolve some matters.
You misunderstood. I lost my memory. I only remember the last few weeks.
Know what, Geralt? Let's have a beer and talk like we used to. Clear your mind and maybe some things will come back to you.
Good idea. Let's talk to... Let's instead of just shake him off, let's talk to him.
You look like something's bothering you.
Yes, a nasty matter. My friend was to meet me in this village some time ago, but he never appeared.
Think he might be in trouble?
I hope not, but I wouldn't be surprised if he were. He joined the Squirrels recently and agreed to trade with the Hawkers.
Squirrels and hawkers?
The Squirrels, or Scoia'tael as they call themselves, are non-humans who hope to gain equality by shooting folk from behind trees. And Hawkers are merchants who sell arms to the Scoia'tael, illegally.
I see.
Geralt, I'm not exactly welcome here. We non-humans get blamed for everything from the plague through the beast to the warts on the Reverend's arse. I'd look for my friend myself otherwise.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let you know if I learn anything.
Thank you, my friend.
Okay, let's talk about him some more.
So, how are you doing?
You know me, my schemes. I hope to start a modest business in Vizima, bringing in goods from Mahakam. The Breckenrigs are pressuring me.
Who?
The Breckenrigs. Who are they?
My future in-laws. I'm to wed Eudora Breckenrig soon. but my father-in-law-to-be puts too much stock in material things. The common cause mine where I worked after the war was a complete failure. I blame it on the bloody times.
Okay, now this is one of the situations where it stays blue and there is actually more stuff to talk about. So if we skip this, we can go, we can ask about Mahakam and profit.
From Mahakam? Any profit in that?
I certainly hope so. I made some investments during the war. As they say, money needs to move.
Just so long it doesn't run away.
Geralt!
Okay, tell us about the Scoia'tael.
Can you tell me more about the squirrels?
They're non-human little shits who are fed romantic tales. They've taken up arms to fight for freedom and other ideals. During the war with Nilfgaard, Emir used them to wreak havoc in the kingdoms. I don't know who supports them now.
Okay, speak to you later.
I need to go, Zoltan. We'll talk later.
Right, cool. So we've learned a little bit about Zoltan. And we can now steal some of this stuff. Oh, we leveled up again as well. That's nice. Now I'll take all of this stuff. Oh, they had dice boxes on them. Well, that's cool. We can learn how to play dice. There's a rusty sword, which we don't need because we already have a sword. Oh, there's Haran Brog. We need to speak to him at some point. How about now?
Greetings to the honourable gentleman.
You are?
Haran Brog, merchant and middleman, at your service. What brings you here, Witcher?
What do you have to offer?
The Reverend sent you, I presume?
Yes, because we have the ring.
Of course.
Why don't I believe you?
Ring. There we go.
The eternal fire, a gift from the Reverend, I presume.
I just noticed, I thought about it there. He's got the stutter, and usually that would look a little bit weird if his mouth was just moving like normal. So I wonder if that's why they gave him this scarf look that they usually leave for just bandits, just so that they had to cover his mouth. I wonder. Wouldn't seem like that unlikely. Anyway, I found these dice.
Listen, I found these strange dice. Looks like dwarven handiwork.
Not here. You want to get both of us in trouble?
You're no saint. Afraid of a box? You have so much contraband in stock.
Survival instinct. I'd rather lay low. The Reverend detests this game.
So you know what it is?
I didn't say that. They're obviously not of human make and stink of the devilry. Best to ask among the dwarves. They must know something.
Thanks for that, at least.
We'll ask I was going to say Zevran. Wrong game. Zoltan about that at some point.
The eternal...
Yes. What do you sell?
What do you sell?
Anything, really, but in these hard times I have a rather limited selection.
Show me.
The custom is always right.
Yeah, sure. I just want to see what he sells and what we can sell him. So we can get rid of some of our flint here. I don't really think we need 30 stacks of flint, especially as far as I can remember and have seen so far, like it seems to be fairly common to find lit fires. So we'll just get rid of all of that. Oh, it's double click. You can't click and drag as much as you think that would be an easy thing to do. I was just seeing what he has. He has bear fat. Okay. Base for bombs. Yeah, okay, don't need any of that stuff. We'll keep the grindstones because those have a mechanical purpose. We'll keep the blades. We'll keep the base for blade coatings. Anything that has a strong mechanical purpose, we'll keep. Bombs seem like something we should maybe keep the bases for. Yeah, I think we've sold everything we need to sell, and I don't think we're going to buy anything though, because it's all probably going to be a little bit expensive. Might buy the blue meteorite at some point, because that would give us like one piece towards making a sword, or reforging a sword, which would be neat. This one, it gives pain plus 10%. I think pain is damage over time, so that's not the worst idea in the world. Anyway, yes, and let's get his quest.
The Reverend sent me. He thinks you need a witcher.
I do. The dead emerge from the river at night. A ghastly cold blows from the water, making my flesh crawl. Help me. I'll spare no expense.
Sure.
I'll help in exchange for information about Salamandra, and throw in 100 orens for my expenses.
I heard you were looking for Salamandra, but if so, you're looking for trouble. It's no matter to me. You have a deal. These damned undead are my concern. They scare customers off and destroy my crates. And this is a valuable shipment for a special client.
Okay, where would I find these drowners?
Where would I find these drowners?
Where? At the river's edge. They creep out of the water after dusk.
I see.
Witcher!
Cool, we're done.
Farewell.
Right, learned a bit about him, learned a bit about, his quest, which should be fairly easy to do. It's just next to his house. Ooh, grab all the stuff in his house while we're at it. There we go. Ooh, a book. I forgot we had another book. He's got a book called Against Non-Humans. I don't like that very much. Anyway, we'll go out to the pier and we'll read these books. So, first one that we have is Ithilaine's Prophecy. I tell you that the time of the sword and the axe approaches, the time of the wolf's blizzard, the time of the white frost and the white light, the time of madness and disdain, Ted did the wrath, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with a new sun, reborn of the elder blood of Hen Ikar, of a planted seed, a seed that will not sprout but burst into flames. Estuth es, so it shall be. Watch for the signs, I will tell you what these signs will be. The earth will run with blood of Ansied, the blood of the elves. Okay, so a little bit added to the prophecy from what Alvin said. I think Alvin said it. Yeah, I think he did say it, but we only heard like a snippet from that. Anyway, and the other book that we have is Against Non-Humans. It was then the elven wise men called the sages gathered in the dungeons beneath Rinhold Castle. The eldest of them said, "The day and the hour have come. We are here to discuss the fall of humans. We will avenge the death of Lara Doran. We will shed their blood and drown the world in chaos. We will hide in the forest for 500 years while the chosen live in human cities and become their neighbors. Everyone knows their place in the plan, whether elf, dwarf, gnome, sorcerer, or Nilfgaardian. Whoever betrays us is doomed. We call ourselves superiors because we have no lords over us. We spit on gods." And then all swore an oath and each drank the blood of an innocent child from the golden chalice to seal their obedience to the plan. Yeah, real convincing pamphlet. Yeah, okay, cool. And we also learned a little bit about some of the different factions, but that's fine. We don't need to rush into anything.
My throat's dry.
Yeah, let's head over here, steal what's in this place. And then I think we're gonna go and rest at the fire because we can get a couple of quests done where we are. Because we have to get Drowner Brains for a quest, I think. So, it makes sense that we could kill Harren Brog's drowners at the same time. Barrel. Lots of barrels. There we go. A lot of money. Cool. Right, let's head up here. And let's head in here. Then we can go and... Ooh, the fire's on. Fantastic. It wasn't on when we left, which would have meant we'd have to use flint or go to a one that's further away. It definitely went out as we were looking at it. That's annoying. There's another one over here though, which was on last time I looked, but it's off now. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I guess we'll use the flint that we have. I mean, we picked up so much flint, so right. Oh, and we acquired our new talents. That is fantastic. Right. So here, what do we want? Probably vitality regeneration. Almost definitely want vitality regeneration, because, like, why would you not? It means that you don't need to carry around all of the healing equipment, like all of the bread and stuff, because you can just stand still and heal. Like, it seems obvious that you would go for that. I think we're going to leave this track for just now. I don't think we need the parry. I don't think we need the buzz, and I don't think we need true grit. So we should be fine until we get to the silver talents, and then we can start moving into this sort of stuff, if we want to go further down here. For dexterity, we might want to go some points in here, because it gives you extra attacks, so it's just generally better. It gives you resistance to blinding and incineration, which is pretty good. Ability to deflect arrows sounds real useful, especially as it appears to just be passive. In fact, I think this slot must be really useful on a... Well, maybe not this slot, but like there must be one slot here that's useful on a lot of these ones. Like this one, poison resistance 50%. It's got another one in here where that's just gonna be incredibly useful for only 1 point use. Stamina is pretty good. Gives you endurance, which means you can do more like special attacks, I was saying, but also means you can use more signs. And gives you resistance to everything. That's nice. And then intellect, we already have everything we could ever want. In Ard, we can make it hit more people, which we don't need to do right now. We're not really facing anything that comes at more than a 90-degree angle in front of us. Chance of causing stun. I don't know if that's useful. Everything gets knocked over right now anyway. And we can put Ard at level 2, which causes knockdown, which we already have. I guess it just upgrades it from this one. What's it do? Oh, it increases sign intensity by 25%. I assume that there's some kind of roll when you attack, and then if it succeeds, they get knocked down, and that's the sign intensity bit. Yeah, and we can also put some more stuff in here. Yeah, don't need to do that. Don't have any of the other signs. We can upgrade our strong or fast steel or group steel. I think we're going to upgrade our group steel just a little bit more. Let's see what we got. Knockdown when we're fighting 3 opponents. I don't think we need that. I think we might just take the damage, 25% damage. That means that we get, on average, the max damage goes up by 5. Well, not on average. At the best of times, it goes up by 5. Still pretty good, right? Yeah. I think we'll go 1 point. Actually, you know what? We're going to go back. I know I'm spending a lot of time on this, but getting the early build, right? We're just going to go into Dex. We're just going to go 5% damage. That gives us 10% damage increase. Gives us gives us 10% chance to dodge. Maybe that's what precise hit is. Maybe it's not crit. Maybe it's against chance to dodge. So, like each time that you get a bit of dodge, the crit is basically just, or the precise hit is the opposite of dodge, and then there's a roll based on that. And if you have say 10% precise aim, that's 10% increased chance to hit. If you have 10% dodge, that's a 10% chance that you miss, or more that you miss. And then if you have 10% precise aim and the other person has 10% dodge, they cancel each other out. That seems like a reasonable assumption to make. I do want to get into fist fight, like the next level up on that one, because that's going to give us the ability. Well, I think we could probably do it already because the fist fight's not that tough, if I remember right. But we should be able to go and fist fight at some point. Do you want to make any oils? No, we do want to make Frightener's Vision when we get any yellow stuff. In fact, we learned Sinfred oil without even using it, or Quinfred oil. That's good. Right, let's meditate.
Maybe not.
So we can keep that oil until we know we're fighting something tough. We should be alright. Okay. You know what I forgot to do? Actually meditate long enough that it became nighttime and these things appeared. So they appear after dusk, so we'll go 2 hours after that. There we go. And now we should be able to walk over there. Everyone should disappear, because I think all the, everyone has a schedule, but it's like 4 times a day schedule kind of thing. So there's somewhere at morning, somewhere at evening, somewhere at like midnight, and then there's somewhere at noon. Okay, so things to fight should be around here somewhere. I guess we'll pick plants until they appear. Seems like a reasonable thing to do. There we go. Now we're told to be near the water, so there we go. Grab some more of that. Grab some more of this. Anybody? I don't see any. Well, let's head back along. I think they should be here. Maybe we have to meditate a little bit longer. Ooh, we can fall. Yeah, you can fall into the water, but it's fine. Guess maybe it has to be midnight before they'll appear. Things in this game do work on our schedule, so maybe it's midnight. Right. Let's go to midnight. At the very least, this is gonna show like this is us as late as we can go. It's us as night as we can go. You see, it's kind of got a little bit darker There's a few more stars out. There we go. See it? We got some drowners. Right, get our sword out. Now we were told to use group style for these, so that's what we're gonna do. That wasn't good. There we go. He did manage to get a couple of hits in on us, but we should be fine. Please stop dodging. Every time they dodge our attack, it just puts us in a really bad spot. Wait, I just noticed we have an extra combo. We have 4 hits. That's why it's so difficult. Like, that's why my previous hit thing wasn't working for that there. It's cause, like, my previous rhythm wasn't working because it's, you know, we had an extra one on the combo. So the first 2 worked fine. Okay, let's go down in. Oh dear, don't really want to fight in the water. Mainly because I can't really see very well. There we go. Because it's only one, we can use quick style. Which is a little bit easier to hit. Right. Let's grab the loot. We need the 3 drowner brains at the very least. There we go. Nice. That's us finish that. So we can now go back to the Reverend and hand in that contract. Oh, more things to fight. We're going to fight him outside the water. Just back off. Go into group style. Okay. Go into group style and actually hit our combo. They appear to be fast enough to actually knock us out, or at least the one behind us was. I think if they don't get hit, they don't interrupt, so that means that we can't actually, like, it means that they can get an attack in, which then cancels our attack. There we go. See, when we're fighting a single thing, it's fine. Oh. Hello, people.
Kedmil Havkaran.
Greetings. I don't speak your language.
Nendwan Esavatgan. You'll not intimidate us, Witcher. Where's Haran Brog? He promised us some hawker's specialties.
I'm not sure I like your tone. Haran didn't mention you. I was hunting drowners.
Vat tel nain. You're no Ensaid, but you're not Dwan filth either. We'll just take our weapons, and let's part in peace.
The goods are Haran's. Sorry, Ensaid, but I can't let you touch those crates.
Listen carefully, Vatgern. We're part of a 20-elf unit. Our brothers suffer from disease and hunger. These crates contain food, medicine, and weapons. We want them now, for we can't approach Vizima's walls every day.
I guess I see your point.
Good. We have no choice. But you do.
Sure, take the goods.
Fine. Take the goods.
We're no criminals. We'll pay you. We have gold, pelts, herbs.
Give me the gold. I have no use for the rest.
Here. We'll take what we need now and come back for the rest later.
The drowners shouldn't bother you anymore.
Vafail Vatgern.
Farewell.
Can I just say how bad a negotiator Geralt is? They're like, we'll give you all this stuff. And he's like, no, just give me the gold. Oh, take the other stuff as well. You can sell it for more gold. Okay. Down here, grab the stuff. Right. So, I think we got all of our loot. So, we're going to head back over here. We're going to rest. We're going to speak to Haran, and we're going to speak to the Reverend. So, let's go finish these quests up. There might even be another level up. It's pretty early in the game. I think we might heal to full if we rest, because we've got vitality regenerate. We'll go to noon. But because we've got vitality regeneration, it might even make us go up to full even if we didn't have vitality regeneration. But anyway, we're up to full now. I thought that beggar was like a giant bear or something for a second. Yeah, okay. That would have been a different way if there was random encounters that would kill you. Thought Haran stood outside. Maybe Haran can go to different places.
Witcher!
Okay, kill the drowners.
I killed the drowners and encountered elves.
Elves? I don't believe I know any elves.
They were expecting you. Who are they?
Scoia'tael. Squirrels. Young non-humans. Freedom fighters. Those who deal with them are hanged. Betray me and you'll hang too.
I'll keep quiet. If it's dangerous, why do you trade with them?
I have to make a living somehow.
Either way, I did my job.
My crates are safe then? I underestimated you, Witcher. Incidentally, what happened to the elves?
We spoke. They said their entire unit would come back for the rest of the crates.
Are they mad? Dangerous for them to come so close to Vizima. If someone were to report it.
Meaning?
Scoia'tael heads fetch a high price, Witcher. But best forget you know that.
No business of mine. I want my payment. Then you can tell me about Salamandra.
Here's your gold. Salamandra collect tribute from the villagers. Disobey, and they slit your throat, set your house ablaze.
Where can I find them?
Ask the Reverend. He'll decide what you should know, but I wouldn't mind them gone.
Farewell.
Cool. We finished Taran's quest, and we actually leveled up already and got 200 orans. Fantastic. Right. I guess we're gonna just go meditate. Oh, we could have meditated with him. You know what? We're not gonna meditate, because what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna go round to the Reverend. Then we're gonna head back to the inn. We're gonna speak to Zoltan a little bit. So, yeah, I think that seems like a good path for us to go. Did we get anything else? I don't think so. No, I think we're pretty good. Now, we haven't finished all the Reverend's quests. We just finished the first one. But also back at the inn, we can sell our books and get some inventory space, which would be incredibly useful at this point. Because, yeah, we're running a little bit short on space. I think there's also a crate. Yeah, we can store stuff with the innkeeper.
Speak quickly.
Right, got the drowners.
I hear the Church of the Eternal Fire has offered a reward for drowners.
As long as you can prove you killed some.
Yeah.
I have drowner heads. My reward?
Here. May the Eternal Fire illuminate your path.
Okay. 100 orans.
Old age is no joke.
Oh, and we also gave him the drowner contract thing. Okay. Cool. Get away. This boy was blocking me in there.
I'm not playing that.
His hitbox is ginormous. Unknown herb. We're going to have to learn about herbs. It might be worth buying the herbalism books from the herbal list. I was going to say the herbalizer, but that's an interesting title for him. But yeah, if we can buy the herbalism books from the herbalist, that will, yeah, that'd be good. And then we can sell them back to the antiquary, and we'll be all right there. But yeah, that would allow us to actually, yeah, that would allow us to know what these plants are. So that would be good. Right, continue along this way. I think it's this way. Yeah. Yeah, it's this way. I mean, it would be hard to get lost. It's not like it's actually an open world. It's just they are like fairly straightforward paths. So we'll keep going down one. Okay. Right. Yeah. Anything else that we need to be rushing on? Probably not. That guy wants us to go and kill something in the crypt, which I think we can do at some point. Did he want us to kill drowners as well? I don't think he did, but I'll double check.
Greetings.
No.
Take care.
We just had a conversation about drowners with him. He didn't actually want us to go and kill anything. I think he wants us to go and kill a ghoul in a crypt. Maybe he was just telling us there's a quest about a ghoul in a crypt. Maybe he doesn't give quests, he just tells you about them. That would seem likely as well. Anyway, let's head in here, speak to Zoltan, and see what else is going on in the
army life's tough.
Yeah, whatever you say. Right. You seem to have a pretty cushy job compared to a lot of other people. You get to stand behind these walls. Anyway. Herbalist. Hello.
Yes?
Right. I want to buy your books. So we can buy both books. We have enough money. Yeah, we'll buy both of these. Inventory is full. Oh well. We'll read this one. So the book describes White Myrtle, Hellbower, Celandine, Belize, Crow's Eye, Hurricane, and Suence. Okay, cool. We also get all the alchemical ingredients. We can probably sell them something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we can sell them our food. There we go. We'll sell them our bun. Sell them our chicken leg. We'll sell them our cow's milk. And our raspberry juice. And our blueberries. And our chicken leg. And the ham. And the chicken sandwich. Right. Now we can buy the Subterranean Plants book. So let's quickly read that. Oh, it's field plants. Subterranean plants. So it tells us about suents and green mold, as well as methods of obtaining alchemical ingredients. Yeah. So we spent a lot of our money there, but we can now get we have all the alchemical ingredients, which is nice. And we also, well, we already had these formulas as well. I guess we don't learn about the plants because there's no entry for plants. There's just entries for the ingredients. Yeah. Anything? No, nothing on a notice board. Cool. I don't think the notice board updates. I think it just you can grab everything at the start.
Geralt!
Oh, hello. You just managed to, start a conversation with us without any other kind of context. Okay. Yeah, any idea what happened to us? Why we have amnesia?
Zoltan, you mentioned my vanishing. Any idea why I disappeared?
I'm not sure how to tell you, but you died, Geralt. 5 years ago, during the massacre in Rivia, I saw some scoundrel stick a pitchfork in your gut. You bled to death on a dirty street before my eyes. Or so I thought. And I've seen enough corpses to know that there are some unexplained cases. From what I remember, Witcher mutations significantly changed your body, but that makes it no easier to believe you survived.
Okay, interesting. Also, that was the foreshadowing I may have been talking about when they were saying, you look like you, just came back from the dead. Anyway, Zoltan, I found these strange dice.
Zoltan, I found these strange dice. Looks like dwarven handiwork.
It's poker with dice. Very entertaining. Requires less attention than cards, but it's just as exciting. Dice are a dwarven invention. Became popular after the war. Not surprising, given that every mercenary played.
I'm just going to tell you straight now, Zoltan. I'm going to give you what I know, just completely. Dice poker, yeah, sure, it's good. In fact, it's brilliant. But Gwen is a whole nother level. Anyway, how'd you play?
So how do you play?
Let's shoot around, I'll show you.
Alright, cool. Yeah, we're not going to read. We know how to play poker. We're going to bet as much as we can. So basically, the dice roll, we get some results from the dice, and then we have to decide whether we want to re-roll them or not, and then he also does the same. So there we got what is known as nothing. Let's see what he got. He got 3 of a kind, so he's going to probably win. We're going to bet nothing else here. We'll take his bet. There's no reason not to take his bet when there are 3 rounds and you have to participate. Yeah, it's just like a guaranteed loss or 18 to stay in. What do I want to get rid of here? Probably just want to get rid of everything bar the 6, because, like, realistically, we're not going to get a straight. So well, let's have a think here. So if we went for this one, if we re-rolled the 6 by itself and we wanted 5, that's a 1 in 6 chance of getting the 5, right? And that gets us a straight and wins us the round. To win with the 6, we need to get we need to get 2 other 6s, which means that in each set of 2, they need to get a 1 out of 6 chance, which means that they both have a 3rd chance of getting it. But it's 2/3. Oh, so I think mathematically it's exactly the same chance either way. However, this doesn't give us the doing it this way round actually allows us to also have the opportunity of, say, getting 4 of a kind, which, although it's very, very unlikely, does tip it. Yeah, I think we've lost the round, but it's worth a shot. We could get 3 of a kind as well. We got a pair. Well, there you go. You knew all the probability you want, but he got 4 of a kind. So, I mean, what are we going to do, right? Let's roll. Let's see what we got. We got a pair of 1s. What did he get? Three of a kind. Of course. We're going to bet nothing. He's going to try and push us out again. Yup. We'll take his bet. We re-roll everything in the hopes that we get like a high roll. We got two pair, not good enough. Zoltan right there just like trounced us. I don't think we played badly. I think we just got nothing. Yeah, can we play this for like a lot of money?
Can you play poker for serious money?
You'd be surprised how popular it is. Fortunes have been made and lost. There are those that take it very seriously indeed.
Sure. Who?
How do I join the game?
Join? Geralt, it's not a sect. Ask around, though professionals aren't likely to waste time playing novices.
Any idea where I could start?
Around here? Odo, he's got rich somehow. And I know Harren and Mikkel play. And there's me. They're all small fries sides me. But don't fret, I'll give you an edge. The real action is in Vizima.
When will I no longer be a novice?
Win a few times and word will get around. You need to get 3-4 games under your belt. You'll get the idea.
I will not play.
Okay, no, Zoltan, you can't leave.
Geralt!
We're not ending this until we win. So, bet as much as we can. And we're gonna go for it. Right, so what did we get? We got pair. We got 2 pair. That's not bad. What did he get? Nothing. Well, he got a pair. He got a pair of 1s, and we also have a pair of 1s. So we're a pair of 6s above him, and he has 3 dice. We're gonna bet high on this. I think that we're gonna beat him. We're gonna re-roll our 4 in the hopes that it becomes a 1 or a 6, so it's like a third chance. So let's see what happens. Game of 4. Oh well, we lost nothing for re-rolling it. He's going to re-roll 3 and hope that... Oh yeah, he actually re-rolled everything bar the 6. Nice, we won. Cool. Let's re-roll all of our stuff. So we're round up, which is very, very good. We got a pair. That's not so good. What's he got? He got 4 of a kind. Alright, we're betting nothing. Okay. Now, if we keep the 1s, we're basically hoping that we get 3 1s and a better kicker. Let's re-roll the whole lot because we have nothing. I think that's probably our best chance of success. We ended up with nothing. Well, we got a pair, but like... What are we gonna do? You had 4 of a kind with 5 to back it up. And our only matching ones were 1s anyway, so. Let's see what we got. We got a double. We got a pair. What's he got? Pair? He's got a better pair, but he's still only got a pair. Let's go 0. Let's roll it. Keep the 6, roll these 2? Yeah. Definitely. Let's do that. Oh dear, we lost. I maybe should have re-rolled the 6 as well. Doesn't even matter because he got 2 pair. Wow, Zoltan. I'm starting to dislike you. Right, all of our money in here. I said we're not ending this till we win. Also, I seem to remember, I think this game gives you less odds. Maybe it's just me misremembering, but I think you got less odds if you bet more, which is weird. Anyway, 2 pair against their pair. We're going all in because we're gonna win. There we go. Roll it. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Ah, we got a 1. So we actually managed to make our stuff worse. He re-rolled. We win. Fantastic. There's 170 right there for us to win back. Okay. Pair of 3s. Pair of 3s. We'll take the pair of 3s. What's he got? He's got a pair of 4s. Well, we can't bet any higher, so... Let's re-roll everything and hope that we get, like, another 3, basically. We got another 3. We got a full house. We win. I don't think there's a chance he comes back from this. He rerolled everything apart from the 1. Why would he even do that? Oh well, we've kind of broken even-ish. I mean, not at all broken even, but, you know, I'm ending the episode here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.